what kind of deer would just hit your nerve and you got to shoot it. You got to kill it.
One that's hard to pass up.
Yeah.
If it's got chocolate horns, I'm in love.
Really?
Yes.
Chocolate horn?
Chocolate horns.
You don't see that real often where we hunt, do you? I saw it up in Tennessee at my dad's place, man. Me and Waylon were up at my granny's land. She had 100 acres of hardwoods, and we were riding around. We've been hunting up there all morning, seen a doe. Ain't seen many deer. We got back in the truck and rode back around. Man, there was the prettiest, perfect, probably about a 135-inch 8-point was standing on this little bitty, like, plateau in between two sets on a ridge right there. And he had the chocolate horns. Like, it looked like something you'd see in a magazine. I was like, oh, man, if I could just had that gun loaded, could step out, because I'd have had to get him. But me, for mine, I like for it to be a deer bigger than what I've shot. I hadn't shot a whole lot of big deer, but I want it to be something that's a little bit bigger. And when I'll get to a point to where, well, I'm just going to hunt mature bucks, and that's about where I'm at. They need to be at least 4.5 years old is what I'm looking for. But that's hard to say. If I see an old 6-point that, he ain't but a main 6 and he looks good.
I pretty much know you're pull the trigger. You're number one. You finna pull the trigger. If it grunts, that deer better get up off that food plot. It's game over at that point.
The rut's all off, because when they get to chasing, and if you hadn't been around a bunch of deer hot on a doe and there's 2 or 3 bucks on them and they're mouth making noise and they're running and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, you can't say, oh, I'm looking for that mature one, because more likely he's going to be the last one. You better be ready. If you ain't got a split second to make that decision, you just looking for mass and you looking for horns over his head.
So I think all that changes too. Like you talking, when I was younger, it was pretty much, if it had horns,
it was down.
It was a good deer to me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I was a lot.
I think it all changes. Ideally, I've never killed a huge, heavy horn deer, but if I had to, that's my goal deer.